Hi everyone, I'm MID Yusuf, the coach of Borno team. We are happy to be part and parcel of this very particular wonderful national debate competition. We put everything together to make us be the champion of this very particular competition. We had a lot of experience, and with the good organization, there's nothing stopping us from winning this very particular competition.
Hello everyone, my name is Fatima Abubakar Zubairu, representative of Borno State, the home of peace, and beside me is Ibrahim Abubakar. My expectation on this nationwide e-debate is that the best debater shall win.
Concerning our preparation, I have to let you know that first of all, we are aware that debate has to do with a convincing, and as a result of that, my team have been able to prepare adequate enough to go in fully to this competition with the expectations of coming out victorious. I have a team that has a profile over time of making the state and the nation proud. In this debate, we believe that we are not just going to host, we are also going to come out victorious.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
We are Team Benue Public, the host of the 2024 Nationwide Inter-Schools e-debate competition. Welcome to Benue State,
Food basket of the nation.
So our expectations for this debate is that we'll come nothing but first because we are known for that.
The two teams will be speaking on the motion. Children of literate parents perform better in school than those of illiterate parents, with the lead speaker from the proposition as Ms. Sonia Aduba Ene, the chief supporting speaker as Ogani Ene Favor, and the second supporting speaker as Tanongu Favor. The lead speaker of team opposition in person of Ms. Fatima Abubakar, the chief supporting as Ibrahim Abdul Fattah, and the second supporting as Muhammad Kiari. Now, I call on the lead speaker from team proposition to open the case of their arguments.
Good evening, the high table, my colleagues and my audience. As a lead speaker, I'll establish a protocol for my team. I'll also define the key terms and lay the foundation for today's argument in this match. My first supporting speaker in the same spirit will portray our stand on this argument by speaking on key factors such as parental expectation and motivation, and also socioeconomic advantages of literate parents. While my second supporting speaker will report argument made from side opposition, and if time permits, proceed with some points. Today, we gather here to discuss on a proposition that encapsulates the essence of a time. We gather here to discuss a crucial factor influencing academic success, which is parental literacy. We firmly believe that the children of literate parents perform better at school due to supportive environments and the parental role modeling they receive. Crucial factors such as supportive environment, learning support, parent-teacher communication, parental communication, among others, are essential for academic success. Panel of judges and my audience, to portray our team stand on this motion, we have some levels of analysis. My level of analysis 1 will prove to you how home environment is a strong predictor of academic excellence. Literate parents possess the basic reading, writing, and comprehension skills. They are well informed, often more concerned about their children's academics, and are ready to give the necessary support their children need in solving the complexities of today's education. On the other hand, illiterate parents, though equally loving, may lack the skills needed to help their children in navigating the increasingly complex educational demands of our today's world, which decreases their academic success. Literate parents possess reading and writing skills, which helps their children because they transmit these skills to their children. Also, access to academic resources or educational resources. Literate parents create a learning-friendly environment at home where reading materials are readily available, such as books, magazines, and even educational resources. On the other hand, illiterate parents may fail to have access to these resources, limiting the child's exposure to academic tools outside the school environment. Also, organized and structured homes. Literate parents manage household responsibilities, creating a conducive environment for learning. On the other hand, illiterate parents may not have the basic skills needed to handle their home effectively because of the lack of literacy, communication, and problem-solving skills. Of course, literacy helps to foster effective communication, critical thinking, community skills, and even boost talent. Literate parents model effective communication, which our children learn after, which helps build their academic success. Unfortunately, illiterate parents, on the other hand, may not have the basic skills or knowledge to give such traits to their children. Emotional support and empathy. Literate parents understand and feel their children's emotional needs, and which fosters their self-esteem, which helps them boost confidence, among others. Panel of judges and my audience, another level of analysis to consider is the learning support they provide. Homework assistance. Literate parents help with reading, writing, and even other basic difficulties their child is facing. For instance, if a child is having difficulty in reading or in basic mathematics, a literate parent might help the children with the knowledge him or her has to teach the children effectively, which helps them which promotes academic success for these children. Encouraging curiosity. Literate parents engage children in discussions, fostering a deeper understanding of diverse topics and other interests and passions. Setting educational goals. Literate parents set expectations for their children, monitoring their success and also celebrating their achievements. This boosts the children's academic success because they feel encouraged when their achievements are being celebrated. Also, reading together. Literate parents read with children, promoting bonding and literacy skills. This in turn helps the children as they connect with their parents more, rather than those of illiterate parents who don't have the basic reading, writing, or even comprehension skills. How then will they assess equal conversation with their parents? Also, access to extracurricular activities. Literate parents explore opportunities for enrichment, sports, and even arts, which boost their child's academic success. Panel of judges and my audience, another key analysis to note is the parent-child interaction. Quality conversations. Literate parents engage in meaningful conversations, developing critical thinking skills for their children. This helps them to think on diverse subjects and helps them to excel academically. Shared activities. These parents participate in hobbies, games, and even educational purposes, which boosts the child's extracurricular knowledge. Emotional intelligence. Literate parents model self-awareness, empathy, and even social skills for these children. Positive reinforcement. Literate parents provide constructive feedback, encouraging support, and even feedback from their children. Role modeling. Literate parents demonstrate effective learning, lifelong learning, and even inspiring their children to value education, among others. Panel of judges and my audience, one critical evidence is Barack Obama's mother, and Dunham, encouraged his education and helped him develop his reading skills, which also made him who he was. Also, the benefits of children whose parents are literate are improve academic performance, increase confidence and even self-esteem, better communication skills and problem-solving skills, prolong parent-child relationship, and also quality conversations with their parents. This has long-term effects on their children. As these children break intergenerational cycles of low literacy, they increase educational attainment, they also have better career opportunities, improved socioeconomic status, enhanced civic engagement and community participation. What are the strategies for promoting parental literacy in our today's world? Adult literacy programs, parent-teacher communication association, community-based initiatives, online educational resources, mentorship programs, among others. Panel of judges and my audience, with these points, we proudly propose. Thank you.
Thank you, the lead speaker from Team Proposition, for a wonderful performance. Now, we call on the lead speaker from Team Opposition to also open the case for their argument.
There is no orientation that gives the honor to whom the honor is due. With this, I would like to say a good morning to the esteemed co-debaters, honorable panel of judges, organizers of the ongoing debate. My name is Fatima Abubakar Zubair, a student of Mary Islamic Secondary School, Maiduguri, ably representing Borno State, the home of peace. I am standing to oppose the motion which says children of literate parents perform better in school than that of illiterate parents. Before laying out my points logically, categorically, and intellectually, let me quickly give a highlight on the concepts involved. Literate parents are those parents who can read, write, and comprehend, while illiterate parents are those who can neither read nor write. I am here to oppose the motion, taking my following points into considerations. Point number 1. First and foremost, with the perception of many people believe that children of literate parents perform academically in school than that of illiterate parents. This is not always true because research has shown that intelligence is innate and it can be transferred from parents to their offspring. Parents who are illiterate can transfer a powerful quotation. Excuse me, please. I'm coming back for your questions. Children who are illiterate can pass intelligent quotation to their children regardless to their parental literacy level. Point number 2. Children of illiterate parents can perform academically in school if they are helped academically than that of literate parents. If the socio-economic factors are favorable to him, like that of illiterate parents. On the other hand, if the socio-economic factors are unfavorable, his inability to perform credibly should not be blamed on his parental literacy level. Point number 3, school quality. School quality play a vital role in influencing children's academic performance. The quality of teacher, effective teaching methods, efficient school curriculum enhances children's performance that excel in academic. Point number 4, supportive environment. With support from environment, parents, community, non-governmental organization, government philanthropies, we can excel a good performance academic children's performance asserting. Point number 5, motivations. Motivation play an important role. If a student is motivated well in his academic performance, they tend to put on the best and make the required sacrifice to excel, regardless to their parental literacy level. Point number 6, parent involvement. When parents are involved in their children's academic performance, we can develop a good learning skills that will help them in their academic performance. Point number 7, alternative learning methods. Apart from traditional learning method, school can adopt an excuse me please, I'm coming back for your questions. Alternative learning methods. Apart from traditional learning methods, school can adopt a new alternative learning method. Such alternative learning methods as recreational training and practical work. UNESCO 2020 discovered that 72% of children of literate parents did not attend school. OECD also thought about students whose parents' low literacy levels scored 20 to 30% low on reading. National Center for Education Statistics. I've come back for your questions.
Can you distinguish between coloration and causation in the relationship between parental literacy and academic performance?
Calm down, please. I didn't get your questions.
Can you distinguish between coloration and causation in the relationship between parental literacy and academic performance?
While innovation problem skills, practical skills, non-traditional education, alternative learning, resourcefulness and entrepreneurship. While on the other hand, resilience and adaptability, community support, motivation and determination, breaking the cycle. In conclusion, my honorable panel of judges, I believe with these few points of mine, you will all agree that children of illiterate parents perform academically when they are helped like that of literate parents. In a nutshell, children of illiterate parents perform academically when they are helped. Thank you so much for your listening.
Thank you, the lead speaker of team opposition, for your outstanding performance. Now, we call on the chief supporting speaker of team proposition to buttress their stand on the motion.
Standing before you is Oginye Enefivo, the chief supporting speaker from Team Proposition, here to propose the motion. This House believes that children of literate parents perform better in schools than those of illiterate parents. As the chief supporting speaker, I'll be buttressing my team's stand on this motion by speaking on socioeconomic advantages and also further speak on the motion by speaking on parental expectations and motivation. It is clear that literate parents provide substantial advantages for their children by providing motivation, educational support, provision of resources, and effective communication with schools. The real statistical evidences and real-world examples also shows that children of literate parents perform better in schools than those of illiterate parents, as will be seen in this debate. My friends in argument may claim that quality of education matters more than parental literacy. I and my team agree with this partly, but it is laughable that they don't also understand that about 80% of illiterate parents does not know the value and the quality of education, and so take their children to poorly developed schools. My first point to buttress my team stand on this is to speak on socioeconomic advantages. Literacy often correlates with high level of socioeconomic advantages and education, which enables literate parents to invest more in their children's education by enrolling them into better schools, provision of extracurricular tutoring, and also provision of technology for learning, such as internet and computers. The well statistical evidences, which come from UNESCO in 2020, also shows that children of literate parents have over 40% rate of going to schools with better resources compared to those of illiterate parents. This shows that children of illiterate parents perform better in schools than those of illiterate parents. Furthermore, parental expectations and motivation also help children of literate parents to perform better in schools than those of illiterate parents. Literate parents often have high expectations of academic success for your children, which makes their children to excel in school and perform better than those of illiterate parents. Studies also show that children excel when their parents set high but realistic expectations of academic success for them. In urban centers, where parental literacy is common, children tend to perform remarkably well in statistical tests due to parental literacy, and also less in urban centers. For instance, in developing countries, children in urban centers tend to perform better in national exams compared to their peers in rural centers, where parental literacy is common due to parental literacy and also access to economic opportunity. A local example comes from a study conducted in Nigeria. We found out that students in higher literate states such as Lagos State perform 50% rate higher in national exam compared to those coming from less literate states such as Sokoto. These disparities emphasizes the role of parental literacy in academic success. So you see, my friends, in argument, the supportive power of parental literacy in academic success cannot be overemphasized. I and my team has been able to say that literate parents often set high but realistic expectations for their children by motivation, provision of educational resources, effective communication with schools, provision of technology for learning, such as internet and laptops. We are also able to buttress and stand on this motion by speaking on parental expectations and motivation. Also, we're able to give statistical examples, and these examples came in urban setting, where children in high literate states tend to perform better in national exam, statistical tests, among others, rather than those in illiterate states. Without much challenge from our opponents, this is to say that I've given to a superior submission that indeed, children of literate household perform better in schools than those of illiterate household. I proudly propose. Thank you.
Thank you, the Chief Supporting Speaker of Team Proposition, for a brilliant performance. Now, we call on the Chief Supporting Speaker from Team Opposition to also buttress the stand on the motion.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ibrahim Abdul Fattah Abuaba, a student of Mary Islamic Secondary School, Maiduguri, ably representing Borno State, the home of peace. While I acknowledge the benefit of having literate parents, I disagree with the motion that it is the sole determinant of a child's academic success. Intelligence, motivation, and access to academic resources plays significant roles. My points are adequately as follows. 1. My honorable panel of judges, I appreciate the points made by my opponent. Nevertheless, it is crucial to correlation between literacy in parents and conducive learning environments. Point number 2, exposing children to books, educational skills, and mindset that values learning plays significant roles, regardless of parental literacy level. I will get that back to you later. Point number 4. Literate environment can be beneficial, notwithstanding it's essential to avoiding generalization and complex interplay to various abilities that literacy level does not hold water. Point number 5. Honorable panel of judges. The illiterate parents who knows the value of education support, give every step to train their children, that's providing them with all it requires in achieving excellence so that their children can obtain a better social status than theirs. Point number 6. Academic excellence is attained.
Your eyes, sir.
I will get to you later. Point number 6. Academic excellence is attained when parents show love and of learning to their children. Conducive atmosphere. It sets a very good way of getting success to their children, regardless of their parents' literacy level.
What about children of those illiterate parents who struggle academically when they have these resources? Address the House.
The question again?
What about children of those illiterate parents who have access to these resources and motivations but still struggle academically?
The children of literate parents who have the access and what? Sorry? Okay. My third speaker is going to give highlights on that. Conclusively, ladies and gentlemen, let me end with this wise quote by Marcus Antonius, as I quote: "There is more to the truth than just the fact. Our understanding are always liable to error. Nature and certainty are always hard to come, and infallibility is mere vanity and pretense." With this, I strongly believe that my honorable panel of judges and my dear co-debaters, as well as my esteemed audience, will agree with me that children of illiterate parents perform better in school than that of illiterate parents. Thank you for listening. God bless you all.
Thank you, the Chief Supporting Speaker of Team Opposition, for a wonderful performance. Now, I call on the Second Supporting Speaker of Team Proposition to close the case of their argument.
I am Tanongo Favor, the second supporting speaker of Team Benue, here to propose the motion this House believes that children of literate parents perform better in schools than those of illiterate parents. As second supporting speaker, it is my duty to rebut arguments made from Team Opposition, and if time permits, proceed with some points. My friends, the arguments claim that socioeconomic factors determine academic success. I stand to disagree with this because while socioeconomic factors play a role, parental literacy remains a significant predictor of academic success, even while controlling socioeconomic factors. Remember, parental literacy influences a child's academic success directly, while socioeconomic factors influences indirectly. There is also consistency, stability, and adaptability in parental literacy. As a result, government and educators should prioritize adult literacy programs and parental education initiatives. My opponents might argue that technology can replace parental literacy. I agree with them partly because while technology provides access to information, human interaction and guidance remains significant for effective learning. Furthermore, not all households have equal access to this technology and internet connectivity. Technology also struggles to provide relevant understanding and contextual guidance. Panel, permit me to proceed with my new point. Parental literacy plays an important role in shaping a child's attitude towards education. One crucial aspect of this is role modeling. While parents read for pleasure, engage in lifelong learning, value education and knowledge, and critical thinking, set high academic expectations for their children. Children observe these and develop a high positive attitude towards reading and writing, motivation to succeed academically, self-discipline and a study habit, confidence in their own abilities, and a growth mindset.
Hi everyone, I'm MID Yusuf, the coach of Borno team. We are happy to be part and parcel of this very particular wonderful national debate competition. We put everything together to make us be the champion of this very particular competition. We had a lot of experience, and with the good organization, there's nothing stopping us from winning this very particular competition.
Hello everyone, my name is Fatima Abubakar Zubairu, representative of Borno State, the home of peace, and beside me is
Ibrahim Abdulfatah.
my expectation on this nationwide e-debate is that the best debater shall win.
Concerning our preparation, I have to let you know that, first of all, we are aware that debate has to do with a convincing, and as a result of that, my team have been able to prepare adequate enough to go in fully to this competition with the expectations of coming out victorious. I have a team that has have a profile over time of making the state and the nation proud. In this debate, we believe that we are not just going to host, we are also going to come out victorious.
Hi everyone. Hi. We are Team Benue Public, the host of the 2024 Nationwide Inter-Schools e-debate competition. Welcome to Benue State,
Food basket of the nation.
So our expectations for this debate is that we'll come nothing but first because we are known for that.
We've come to the end of this round of debate between Benue Public and Borno. Remember, the motion is children of literate parents perform better in school than children of illiterate parents. And in the course of their discussion, we observed that you saw literacy as being having money. That is, that parents who have money, their children perform better than those of them who doesn't have money. But we are talking about literacy in this case. So, educated, parents that went to school. That's the crux of the matter here. So the two sides, you didn't actually bring out what is needed in this area. Then, for Team Borno, the second speaker there did a good job. He tried to counter the argument made by Team Proposition, that's Team Benue. He tried so much to do that. In fact, he fought doggedly. And from the observation of the judges, he is the best speaker in that team because he was able to give us that information that knowledge is innate. So it doesn't matter whether your parents went to school for you to be knowledgeable. But the team opposition, proposition, that's Team Benue, they were able to smartly tell us that because the knowledge is innate, you really need something to bring it out. Like being with your parents, access to laptops and all this. So they were able to bring out certain points to back that one up. Then for the Team Benue, your case was actually presented by your first speaker, giving us the areas, the advantages, what and what are the benefits of literate parents, why they are better, their children perform better than the children of illiterate parents. They brought out very good points on that. And I was expecting the lead speaker from Team Borno to counter the points at least 1, 2, 3 of them before moving on to her own speech. But she didn't counter any. She simply went on to her own speech to present her point. So it made the debate not to be engaging, because the essence of debate is when you are debating, the other person will not come up, counter those points you have made, which we call rebuttal in debate. So that we found lacking in her speech. And when the first speaker was holding the floor, from team proposition, that's team Benue, there was no POI raised from team Borno. So the third speaker from team Borno did not perform his role of rebuttal. The third speaker is supposed to be a rebuttal speaker. So we expected him to rebut the arguments made from the team proposition, but he didn't do any rebuttal. Rather, he went on to present his own points. So from the desk of the judges, it was a unanimous decision, meaning that the 3 judges gave it to Team Benue. Thank you so much.